Hi guys, it's Lewis-Duncan. I hope you're really well. So as you know, I've been out and about today filming, so we're at my next destination and I'm only here with the incredible Tracie Giles. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, not too bad. Thank you so much for having me. So today we're really going to have a sit-down interview, have basically a bit of a gossip really. It's nice to kind of sit down and not work, or work as we like to call it, but it's really to kind of catch up with you. So I recently came to your party and I was trying to place when the party was. Was it about 2 months ago now?
It was about 2 months ago, yeah, and it was actually our launch event. So it was a Shine Bright Like a Diamond launch event, and it was celebrating women's styles, women's looks, and everything about women and empowerment and all diversity, culture, and everything.
Fantastic!
So,
it was such a lovely day. We were talking about it upstairs, weren't we? And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely packed, wasn't it?
Yep, absolutely packed.
Amazingly packed. And what was lovely as well, you obviously had lots of celebrities here, but pretty much all your clients as well, which is really, really nice, isn't it? So when friends are supporting you,
yeah,
I like
absolutely
that aspect.
fantastic.
So really, I would like you to kind of talk to some of our viewers and say what you do, because obviously I know a little bit about you, what you do here, but it's nice to introduce new people, and obviously you mentioned having the bloggers event coming up as well. So, you know, tell people what you're up to.
Okay, yeah, so I do permanent makeup. I've been doing it for quite some time now, and that's the application of a cosmetic tattoo to the eyes, eyebrows and the lips. We also have a serious side to it though. Yes. We do work on the areola. I've done work with Embarrassing Bodies team on areola reconstruction, but most of the work that we have coming in, about 85% of the work is eyebrows, because most people have issues with their eyebrows. They just don't like
it.
Is
it completely over plucking, or if you've lost naturally, or sort of, I suppose with ill health as well, similar to the areola as well.
It's really difficult to shape your own eyebrows. I don't know if you've ever tried.
I always find it funny. I always say they're sisters, they're not twins, because everyone seems to want to get them exactly the same. And I think so many women don't realise where the points are and how to make them quite naturally. It seems to be that scalp spiral so crazy now.
Oh my goodness. Eyebrows are much thicker generally now, but I still have maintain this thing that I just think the eyebrow should suit the person. So
I can kind of spot yours though.
Can you?
I think you maybe have a signature with it's so done, it's beautifully done, isn't it? And you're very natural about how you do it. So perhaps that's why I noticed who you've done. And later we spotted upstairs as well. I just think it frames the face so much. I'm such a fan of a brow, I really am. It's the first thing I look at actually.
The wow brow.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
it's
nice. It does make such a difference.
I think the thing is though, people have their hair and they go to hairdressers and they experiment with all different looks. But they kind of just accept the eyebrows they've got, and that's why somebody like me becomes quite a necessity in their life, because when you realise the difference of really great shaped eyebrows have,
opens the eye so much, doesn't it?
It does, and it's like even the way people perceive you. If you actually tweeze your eyebrows in the wrong shape, you can look permanently angry, or permanently serious, or permanently sad, and people will look at your face and perceive you how they see you. So eyebrows actually make a big difference as well.
So. I've always been
nice friendly eyebrows.
Friendly eyebrows. I love that. So in terms of when you have clients come in and if they've had a difficult background, or do you do any repairs? I know sometimes for a long time that with the tattoo liner and things, I know a few people that have had issues with that. Do you do the repair side, or are you sort of just from fresh?
No, we do lots of repairs as well, because I mean it's one of the things like with the cosmetic industry. There are always going to be risks, problems, and unfortunately we do see lots of people coming in here asking me to bail them out and help them with them. And sometimes I can, but sometimes I can't. I have to be referred to see a surgeon or something.
I learned recently about the pigment can sometimes go green or pink, and I didn't realise that.
Pigment green or pink?
Yeah, so when I had my liner done, and like I said, it was well over a year ago, and she said, it could go khaki or could go pink.
Was that a tattooist that did that? Or was
it no, it was a permanent makeup artist.
It's really unusual, really unusual.
Gosh.
No, the fact of the matter is, just to dispel the myths, is usually a brown is made of 3 different colours. Our primary colours all mixed together and tertiary secondary colours. And yes, they can heal or they can fade slightly cool or slightly warm. But they shouldn't be going bright red, or they shouldn't be going green, or any other fabulous colours that you can think of. That's
petrified while I was having it done.
I'd be really petrified too. I thought my eyebrows are going to go funny colour.
Look on some, people Sandra Rhodes or someone, but I can't imagine me wanting that.
No. I'm not in the habit of doing green eyebrows.
No, but I've kind of looked at sort of, who you work with quite a lot, because I know some of obviously that's the It's a lovely side. And I've seen some of your regular clients with your work and stuff, and I think it's lovely. It just sort of seems to have that really beautiful effect, and I really like that.
Thank
Do
you.
you think it's something everyone's sort of looking at now, not necessarily people that are needing to repair or kind of cover something?
Oh my God, so much. I can't say. The people that come in here are from every walk of life, every ethnic background. We've got celebrity clients, we've got politician clients, we've got regular clients, mums, nans, grandmas. We've got guys. Loads of guys are coming in as well.
Could you talk about the guys? What are guys doing?
Well, you've got you've got these straight guys that have got gaps in their eyebrows, or you've got the pig pounds. Don't
know where they are.
Occasionally you hit them, but it's like for male grooming now. It's kind of the metrosexual man would also go for some great eyebrows too, because what can guys do? There's only so much they can do.
That's when it needs to be really natural as well. So that's where you come into your play, because you do it so well.
And I always call those the imperfectly perfect brows, because they've got to be, and they're harder to do. So you try and make something imperfectly perfect, so that guy will walk out of there without looking effeminate as well. Yeah.
So in terms of sort of, I know it's difficult to say, but kind of, is it softer, more flicks, or how would you sort of do that kind of more masculine look?
Well, I usually download a few pictures of favourite guys. I won't mention any Brad Pitt names or anything like that.
Good eyebrows.
He's got great eyebrows.
Yeah, that's true. And then David as well. David's got great eyebrows.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Yeah, probably the two most sought after eyebrows would be certainly those two. As a rule of thumb, I would just have an area of where the eyebrow should be, and I often use like pictures downloaded from the internet of guys, and I would just try and replicate and use maybe 3 or 4 different colours and some shading techniques, because the last thing you really want is just a lot of sort of stripy eyebrows. They have to be really perfect. In fact, I find it a lot harder doing guys' eyebrows generally. It's really hard.
I suppose if you're using different pigments to try and sort of get that natural look, it must be a lot more strenuous to do. Yeah. And because you're sort of quite close as well, I suppose it's coming stepping back and checking.
Yeah.
How do people feel about, it's essentially a needle near the eye or the eyebrow, isn't it, when you think about it? Are people quite squeamish when they come to see you? But I think when you have it done, you think you probably wound yourself up a little bit more. Or do you find people are quite relaxed now?
Generally, they're really nice to me when they come in.
I wonder why.
Especially if I'm about to do their eyeliner.
I can't imagine you giving anyone that though, it's really bad.
Squeamish, I guess. Once I've explained to them, it's really gentle and it's literally just under the skin, and I'm not going to hurt them, and I'm not going to do anything crazy or do anything. I try and keep my clients very much in control of their treatment. So whilst it's their eyebrows or their eyeliner or their lips, I would always say to them, why don't you try this, why don't you try that? We'll pencil everything in first of all, and then I'll gently go for it. And quite often a client will make adjustments and you'll just think, no,
I was going to say, do you find that? Do you need to kind of sway people and say, actually, that's not a really good idea, because it's not something you can rub off, is it? So.
Yeah, I mean, I always say to people, look, this is a great daytime look, it's going to make you look better every day. But if you want to go out in the evening, you want to wear makeup, you're going to be putting a lot of makeup on top as well. Because the last thing we really want is something to be sort of like the eyebrows walking in before the person. And I'm really flattered if a client comes back to me and says, everybody just said I look really well, but nobody's actually noticed my eyebrows. That's great. That's perfect. That's exactly.
I think so many people do go too far, and then it's so obvious. And actually, sometimes can age people as well, especially within sort of our industry. You can sort of notice people that are like 5 but look 50, because they've done too much. But what it's lovely when it's natural, and you just look well. And I think that's a really good thing about it. And then obviously, depending on who they are as a person, they can wake up in the day and not wear makeup, or they can. And I think that's
it's kind of what the concept's all started, because I love my permanent makeup, but obviously moving now into the clinic, I've got kind of everything I want in my bedroom, in my retail shop.
Yeah, I was going to say that's lovely, because it is kind of like, it's a salon, private environment, but you do have your retail aspects as well. Why have you worked with those people? What do you like about those brands you have in here? Okay, so all the brands that I'm bringing in, I'm still researching and looking at different brands. They've got to have something about them. Well, first of all, they have to be clinically proven. So I won't have anything, I can't waste my time with things. That's great.
I don't want to buy jars of hope, because it's really easy to go and waste our money on all those things. We've all done it so many times, haven't we?
It's awful.
So so I want to buy stuff, or bring stuff in and give it to my clients, and trust me. So I need to give really good products back. So my car clinic is all about being red carpet ready. I know what the celebrities use. They all come to me, so they share their secrets with me, and I kind of try and pass this on to every lady in the street now. So the tanning brand will be the brand I'm using. We've got Hishi at the moment.
The scrub is incredible.
Oh
the
my
strawberry
God.
scrub, I love.
Do you love it?
So good.
Do you know what though? It's the only brand I've ever used, and you can put it on. 10 minutes later, you can literally go to bed in white sheets and wake up and the sheets are still white.
And it's a natural colour as well, because I'm not a fan of a tan, as I think many of you know. But it's sometimes when you do need a little bit of colour, it's very, very natural. And the fact obviously the Hishi aspect as well, which is great, so guys are using it now as well.
Fabulous.
So.
And it doesn't smell.
No, you're not like a biscuit.
No.
That would put me off a very long
Or
time.
curry powder.
Well, what's that? I wouldn't normally smell like digestive. No, but literally I do love the scrub on that aspect. And you've got Radical as well, and that's a really great brand.
I mean, you know, you've got to be radical with your skin. I absolutely love the concept. It's a holistic range, but it's 300% more effective than anything else we've come across, and that's kind of a fact. But
that's fantastic.
It's incredible. It's using the power of plant power and fruit power on the skin, and amazing. Turns the skin around very, very quickly. That's great. Love the concept of that. It's all about taking back your control over your own skin, and that's what we try and do with the women that come in here, and the guys will treat their skin and teach them how to look after their skin. And we've got
to make everything last longer that way.
We've got an amazing society facialist that works here called Sapphire, and you know, I think the way forward as well with skincare as well. Certainly since I trained, is now that you know people won't be loyal to one brand. If you've got a facialist will say, okay, so we need this, 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 and this. And
I think that's nice, so you're not sort of tied into one thing, and kind of that 1, 2, 3 step doesn't necessarily always work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bespoke situation. Everybody's so different, so why would you all have one product? It doesn't work. And then makeup that we're bringing in, we've got some really exciting lines. We've obviously got Krylan, which is like free HD makeup, and it's a TV.
So good, you can knock out a tattoo with that. That stuff is amazing.
It's incredible.
It's
amazing. It's so good for photos as well, then, especially events. So we're using that, and we've got things like mink eyelashes, which are real mink.
I actually think I got a pair of those in the
gift
bag, and I really like them. They're full, but they're really natural. Which is like I've stopped wearing stick lashes for a long time, but every now and again you do want them on, and I love the effect. It just sort of plumped up what I had, which is. And I know you do Revita Lash, which I live on that stuff.
Oh, I know.
Literally changed my world.
And they've got Revita Brow now.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. So you can get the hair going while you're having everything going.
So I think you're kind of getting an idea of the concept that I have. It's very empowering. It's like, you know, we can get your skin looking great, and you can have to do some work too, but this is what you need. The makeup will teach you how to use it, how to look amazing. Mink eyelashes, that's so lush, isn't it?
Yeah,
so lush. And instantly, I've got to tell you, the minks are not unhappy about it.
Are they not?
They love being brushed. They love to be brushed, and they actually naturally shed between.
I do like, I can imagine so soft.
Late September.
Let me get myself a mink then, to make my lashes.
You can make that at home and get the fur.
Could be quite fun. I quite like that idea.
They're very nice. They're very light.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I liked about them. They didn't feel at all heavy like some acrylic hair can.
Yeah,
feel
so
quite heavy.
That's fantastic. And then we've got just all bits and pieces really.
And I noticed Shine up there as well.
Oh my goodness.
They're a brand I know well, and actually they've interviewed me quite a lot, and I've done a little bit of presenting with them as well. And the concept of what they're doing, I love. I think making everyone feel like a celebrity and making everyone feel really special. And they're actually getting involved in the autism event that I'm hosting as well.
Fantastic.
So that's such a lovely thing. I spotted that, and it's actually a really nice cream as well.
It's a lovely cream.
Really lovely cream, and I think there's one with gold in it as well, which I thought was quite a glam one. But a lovely ethos and a lovely idea about that.
The nice thing about that is that it actually treats the skin as well. So you've got your vitamins, but at the same time you've got that lovely glow about you. But then we've also got things like body bling. Have you seen the body bling?
Yeah, I haven't ever tried any of the products, but I spotted it and I thought, oh, I bet that looks gorgeous on a guy on the red carpet with a shiny leg.
Oh my goodness, that was made for J-Lo. And it was actually made for her by a makeup artist in America. And
is it Ronnie Malley? I can't remember. Is it Malley Ronald?
No.
That was her makeup artist for a long time.
Yeah, Scott Barnes is actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scott Barnes makes made body things, but we've got that in the UK now. And it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. So if you put your Hishi together, you've got your permanent tan underneath, and then you can use your body bling for an evening out, or during the day if you just want to look naturally glowy, you could use Shine. So
actually, what's lovely is because you can do déclenche and just kind of gives you
it's just lovely.
I'm going to have a go on that later.
Sure.
So in terms of what else you've got coming up, because obviously you mentioned to me things you're going to be doing here. Is there anything you can kind of let us into little secrets?
Secrets? Oh yeah. Whoa.
Mind you, go for it.
My lips are sealed.
Oh, that's good. No, I love that about that. It's obviously you do have so many newsletters that come, but you're incredibly respectful about them, and they are about you. I think everyone speaks so highly of you, and they can come in and feel really relaxed, and that's what's really nice. Is you're not worried about having a camera pushing your face the second you arrive either, and it's nice. Kind of you do feel relaxed, especially if it's something that's so intimate as well. I think that's really
I think it's really important to work on relationships, and obviously some of the celebrities that come to us I can't talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some that we can, and whatever their wishes are, obviously we look after what those preferences are. But the important thing is, the really great thing is, some of them become real lifelong friends. I go to weddings and all sorts of things. But I had a certain lady earlier on this morning, and we just literally spent all morning laughing. I just had such a great time. She felt so much better. Just because she had some fantastic eyebrows, new eyeliner, and she'd been really laughing all morning.
Yeah, I think that's so
nice.
Important, isn't it? Just to come and have a bit of a giggle.
It's a tough time as well.
Yeah. Obviously, we're not going to mention who, but we both know.
Yeah.
And it's lovely when you can just come and see someone that is a friend and then have a treatment at the same time.
Exactly. And a lot of the celebs get some pretty rough press as well, when actually they're lovely.
Yeah, it's
really lovely.
I think everyone gets sort of pushed into that barrier of you're kind of, live by the sword, die by the sword. But sometimes, we're just as insecure as everyone else.
We're all at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So with the bloggers event, is that so you're going to kind of open up, similar to what Tatiana did with Lucy, to kind of show other people what you're doing? You kind of would like a bit more coverage in that respect, or just kind of maybe get some new clientele?
It's actually mainly aimed at with Casey. So Casey is a brand for skin lifting and tightening, does all sorts of wonderful things with the skin. It's a very established brand, and we're going to be introducing exactly what Casey can do, the latest generation of Casey treatments. I don't know if we're actually going to be doing a demonstration of the butt lift. They do this amazing butt lift as well, but certainly for the face and
laser tummy. That's what I need.
Yeah, I need some too.
Spanx for men is what they need to invent, and I'll be really happy.
That's so funny.
So we were
talking. Would you wear Spanx for men?
I would wear Spanx. I've tried normal Spanx and then had to cut an area around to obviously fit them.
Right,
as a gentleman, we'll be not graphic about that. But it's quite nice. It does make you feel a little bit more ready to hit the carpet, so to speak. And it kind of anything that makes anyone feel good, I love. I don't care what it is, as long as it makes you feel better about yourself, why not go for it?
Absolutely, and that's what all my clinic's about as well. So the bloggers evening, it's going to be people, we're going to introduce to Casey, have some, obviously, champagne.
Fabulous.
It's always on tap in my clinic, as you know.
It is, there's no water here.
No, it's my champagne, it's fine.
But technically, you're hydrating, it's fine.
Absolutely.
A couple of grapes in there somewhere.
We might have some herbal tea, but I'm still stuck at the back of the
cupboard.
cupboard.
Don't ruin it. Unless it's got gin in it. I like a herbal tea with gin.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Great.
We were talking about your party. There was quite a lot of alcoholic beverages going on. I love, but it was lovely. It was really, it means everyone mingles, so that's always fun that way.
I know. I said to you as well, we had all those people, and there was a lot of alcohol and lots going on. And by the end of the evening, we had half a bottle of wine left.
Impressive.
How's that?
Clearly, I'm not alcoholics. Booze have the gift bags. That's what we're all after.
Absolutely. Great big quantity surveying as well. You never really know how much to buy, do you? So
no, it's because they've only left. That's really, really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So in terms of you're saying about guys, I'm always very open to doing bits and pieces, and I don't mind.
Okay.
I think once everything goes up, I've had my face done this morning. I had a little bit of Botox this morning, but I'm quite conscious of my lips. And my top lip's quite small. I've got quite a protruded jaw. Draw? What are we talking about? Jaw. J-A-W. See, and I've been drinking out the back, clearly.
You have to Tracie Giles champagne.
I've been drunk. Dear goodness me. So I'm kind of quite conscious of that. We were talking about lips upstairs. Would that be something, instead of having them injected, do you think you could do something with the lip liner? Would that be something? I'm rather than the brow, because I'm kind of quite lucky because I do use a revised brow with the lashes and things. Do you think that would be something that would suit me? How would you go about it? How would you match?
You've heard of Gloss and Go. Yeah, that's something I trademarked. And it's all about actually being able to just add gloss, Vaseline, or whatever it is you want to put on your lips, and your lips they spring to life. So it's a really, really clever way of doing cosmetic tattooing, but using an acupuncture needle. So whereas the lips are quite frayed, or can be quite frayed, we can actually tidy them up and make them look really, really neat and give them more volume, more definition, go outside.
So a lot of people are not necessarily symmetrical, are they?
Oh goodness, no, and especially as people get older, their lips tend to shrink back as well, which is not nice. So we don't do old in the clinic, we keep ourselves looking amazing. But for guys too, yeah, absolutely.
And in terms of colour, you would go as close to the natural lip colour, or you can do different shades?
No, you can do some really great colours. I mean, we've got some really nice pinks and things in at the moment, and you can go redder. But mostly, I think at the moment, people just want to look naturally fuller. The lips always want to be fuller. Usually they've got one lip bigger than the other, most of us have, and they want sort of their lips to look more balanced.
What do you feel about the balance? But you know, sort of that is it 70-40 most people say with the lips, whereas because of my particular taste, I prefer like the 50-50 aspect of the top look being fuller. But in terms of having it tattooed, obviously with a filler they will eventually wear off. With the tattoo, would you be a little bit less worried about overfilling the top because of having the effects? You would try and make them as natural in that respect. Or is it client to client?
No, it's client to client, and I literally go for the symmetry and what the client wants, and to try and put a smile back on their face. And you can do that really subtly with good lip shaping as well. If the lips are slightly downwards, you can actually make the shape or sculpt the shape so you can just make the lip look happier, but also to give fullness. I'd say that 90% of the clients would want fuller lips. And which one they want fuller, the lower or the upper, it just varies from client to client. If you look at somebody like Angelina, she's got this incredible lips, but she's also got this little crease that goes down on the lower lip, and that shows a real natural volume in the lip as well. So yeah, I think full lips will never ever be a trend. They're here to stay.
Yeah, I just think it does. It just looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It so does.
Right, so we're going to go on to fashion now as well. So I know you're a massive fan of beautiful shoes. Whenever I see you, you've always got gorgeous shoes on. So would you say a trademark? Is that from the shoes?
It's about shoes.
So would you say shoes is your trademark? Would you love your shoes?
Oh my goodness, yeah, I can walk past handbags, I can't walk past shoes. Are you the other way?
I like a shoe about a handbag.
I've been thinking about Charlotte Olympia.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, they are just amazing. Even in a Harrods sale the other day, I went into Harrods sale, I had to have a rummage, and the first thing I pulled out was the only Charlotte Olympia shoe in the whole of Harrods in the sale.
Well, they're meant to be then, aren't they?
Absolutely, and I had to justify. In fact, there was actually £1,000 off that day.
Wow!
Yeah.
My God! I hope they're beautiful.
They're for next season. But
fantastic.
You
actually wasn't beautiful. Were they an off-white on the party?
Oh,
the lace, it was stunning, absolutely beautiful. Were they Charlotte?
Charlotte Olympia, yeah, and it's great because I got those through Net-a-Porter, and this amazing looking gentleman arrived with a car and a box, and I just, oh my God, it was like every girl's, I felt like a princess.
Whoever came up with the idea of wrapping it the way they do is absolutely genius, because it does make you feel so special. You know when you buy the people presents and you go, oh, I wish that was mine. You can actually have that. Very nice. So in terms of other fashion, is there anything you would say you like to wear on a big basis? Are you comfortable, and then you've got your glam shoes on?
Glam shoes, I like to wear really tight leggings, and at my party I was wearing Cavelli. I had Roberto Cavelli top. I absolutely love that style as well. But I have to say I haven't got a brilliant eye for fashion. I would just tend to go into Harvey Nicks or Harrods or Selfridges and get somebody too.
Anytime you need
me. Okay, will you help me?
We'll go in.
Okay,
Absolutely, I love it. It's always so much fun.
Oh my God, I never know what to. I can put a face together with makeup, skincare, everything.
We're a perfect duo then.
Oh my God, we are. This is a match made in heaven.
Right, so would you like to end on anything? Do you want to tell our viewers anything about the bloggers? But do you know when the event is, or is there anything you can share with them?
I'm not quite sure actually when the event is. It's in a few weeks' time. In a couple of weeks' time.
So when I find out, I let you guys know, and then hopefully it will come down. It'll be really fun.
Yeah, but all I want to share with everybody is my clinic. It's basically you've got to come and see us and see all the amazing brands we've put together. It's kind of not on the high street type clinic, and just because we're in Knightsbridge doesn't mean we're not really friendly. So,
absolutely, the girls in here are amazing.
They are so lovely.
You work with your daughter as well, which is so sweet.
I love working with my daughter. Yeah,
I mean, it's a lovely little relationship.
It's a fantastic relationship. relationship.
But thank you so much for spending some time with me.
It's been really fun.
We're going to do some little steals in here as well and let everyone in. And then obviously this is going to go on to the online magazine itself, and there will be a print issue as well where it will be written down, and then we're going to add a couple more little questions in there for Tracie as well about the actual procedures and how they work, things like downtimes, how they, sort of how they heal, etc. So kind of a little bit more in depth about those as well. So we're having the fun now, and then we'll do the science later.
Right.
But thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.